Hey, I'm Saxophonist Mark Bunney, and if you're an absolute beginner or an experienced saxophone player and you'd like to learn to play fluently by ear like a pro sax player, give me a brief few moments of your time to show you how I can assist you with a brand new approach I've created called SaxMastery. The concept is real simple. Starting from your first note, your goal for each lesson is to learn to match and play in sync with your new audio sax practice partner in all 12 keys. As you progress, the basics will evolve into learning the cooler sounding musical language or vocabulary you hear today's top saxophone players using when they play. So here's how it works. In the Getting Started lesson, we'll master the first 3 goals, which are: number 1, learning the parts of the saxophone and how to set it up correctly. Number 2, learning how to produce your first note in tune every time with the mouthpiece and neck by matching with your practice partner like this. On goal number 3, you'll learn 13 fingering positions in preparation for lesson 1 like this. C2, B2, B flat, A flat, G, F sharp, F, E flat, D, 2 pinkies, C sharp 1 and C1. If you're completely new, the Getting Started lesson may take you about 2 or 3 weeks to master, and it will totally prepare you for lesson 1. From lesson 1, each lesson now contains 4 modules. In the first module, we'll connect the neck to the saxophone and start developing your sound on each of the notes you learned in the Getting Started lesson like this. Each different note takes about 30 seconds, and module 1 will take you about 7 minutes to complete. Now, to develop the full range of your saxophone, I've developed a cool concept called alternating. Once you know 3 C notes, for example, on the sax, like C1, C2, and C3, I can then alternate on module 1 like this. C1. Okay, that last one was C4, and that's a little bit further on in the course. Also, I should mention here that you don't need to be able to read traditional music notation to do SaxMastery. Okay, so modules 2, 3, and 4 in lesson 1 are designed to build basic finger coordination. Here's an example from module 3. too difficult, but if you're a bit more experienced, you can try alternating each line in all 12 keys like this. You can do the lessons at your own pace, but the average lesson requires between 30 to 60 minutes daily for 30 days. Each lesson prepares you for the next one. So by the time you're at lesson 5, module 17, the basics from lesson 1 will have evolved to something like this. Yes, this will be you with practice. If you memorize the lines for a module or a lesson, you can switch your player onto the random mode and train your ears to find the melodic lines being played. This is great fun if you treat it like a game. It will train you to eventually play very well by ear in pretty much most musical settings with no practice, rehearsal, especially when your vocabulary and your fluency increases. As an exciting feature, which I'll briefly mention, is the test review lesson, which is every 6th lesson. This lesson is like a workout that helps you to master everything you did in the previous 5 lessons. Okay, so I think you get the idea of how SaxMastery works and some of its unique features. Once you start, I'll personally be guiding you through the entire process. You get my best tips, advice, motivation, and Skype and email support when needed. SaxMastery is a contemporary vocabulary trainer that will build your technique, fluency, and musicality, unlocking the mystery of playing the saxophone. With SaxMastery, you'll eventually be able to play any song by ear or improvise fluently in all 12 keys. Play confidently as a solo artist or with a band. It will help you to play easily along with songs on the radio or with your favorite music. In time, it will help you to play like a pro. Start your SaxMastery journey today from first note to pro player right now by clicking on the appropriate button below this video. I sincerely want to thank you for the time that you've taken to check this video out, and I look forward to the opportunity of assisting you in your journey of becoming an excellent saxophone player.